Alright everyone, today's video I'm going to show you everything you need to start selling low-end sports cards on eBay. So first, the obvious, you're going to need some cards. And you're going to need an eBay account. And some of the supplies that you're going to need, you're going to need some number 10 envelopes. I get these boxes right here on Amazon for about 17 bucks. You're going to need some standard size envelopes. I also get these boxes on Amazon. I pay between $12 and $15 depending on what sales they have on. Some other shipping supplies you're going to need is some bubble mailers. You can get those free with your eBay coupon. And then I like to use these 4x4 boxes for orders under 100 cards. And then the 4x6 for any orders bigger than that. You're going to need some shipping tape. I got some penny sleeves here. There's 3 different brands I buy, and the reason why I buy 3 different brands is because I like to pay a penny for penny sleeves, and sometimes they're priced more than that, so I buy whatever is on sale, whatever has the best deal. You're going to need some top loaders, some team bags, and then I use 2 different brands of Card Saver ones. I use the Cardboard Gold and then the BCW. They're both pretty much the same. And the reason why I use 2 different kinds is because I like to use what's on sale. And sometimes you can get a better deal buying a different brand. Another thing you're going to need is a postal scale. Comes in really handy. Not necessarily a must-have, but I do have a feed scanner. Super helpful. You're going to need a thermal printer, and you don't always have to have one. You can get the QR code emailed to you, and then you can go to the post office. They'll scan the QR code, print it for you, but it's so much easier just to spend the $60 and get you a thermal printer. And one of the more important things is you're going to need a good inventory system. So I use the eBay custom SKU, and as you can see, everything's got its own tab. Makes it nice and easy when I'm looking to find what I sold, and right now I'm doing pretty well with sales, 30 to 50 cards a day. So that SKU system is really helpful for me. And then another thing you're going to need to consider when buying low-end sports cards is they're low-end, so you need to get them for a very good price, or else it's not going to be worth it to you. So I do got some notable names. You got Will Clark, Rafael Palmeiro, Cal Ripken, Mike Schmidt, just tons of different types of cards. And I try to keep my average cost of cards to less than a penny a card. The best way you can do that is obviously buying in bulk, buying on Marketplace, even buying on eBay. Every day I go through and I look at the auctions, and occasionally I'll see something like this. 150 Wade Boggs cards. The starting auction was $1, free shipping. I won it for $1. Another one was this Dale Murphy, same thing. Won it for $1. The John Smoltz, won that stack for $1. So a lot of times you'll see a new seller or a seller trying to rebuild their feedback, and you can get a lot of good cards for a pretty low price. I'm going to keep making videos like this. If you found it beneficial in any way, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to keep posting. Have a great day and keep selling those cards.